Hey there. Hi. As soon as I welcome. Hey now. To YouTube. Anything you hear, you will hear none of this music that I'm about to play. YouTube. This is 77's News. This is your host, Gary. And to TikTok, I see you as well. This is your host, Gary, YouTube. 777 News. And we're covering. Just want to let you know, none of this music you will be able to hear. There's a playlist on YouTube and on YouTube Music called Pastor Petty's Hits. You can figure out, hey, small fry out. First, before I do this, before I play any music, I want to wish a happy birthday to Fry and Miss Tammy. Two wonderful mods to have been from the beginning with me. Miss Tammy's birthday is tomorrow. Fry's birthday is today. You talking about has rode the rodeo, has been here, has seen a lot of things, seen the bad, the good, done seen, oh, both tomorrow. Sorry, both their birthdays are tomorrow. But they have seen everything from the very beginning. They can tell you some stories. They can tell you some stories that'll leave you like, they did what? Oh, they can tell you about everything. They can tell you about late nights, trying to save folks. Hey now, but I gotta do this birthday song for them. Please hold on, hold up. Please wish Miss Tammy and Miss Fry a happy birthday, please, for the birthdays tomorrow. Let me get this out of the way before I even do YouTube. You're gonna have to hold up. And yes, I am saying YouTube. I am saying YouTube because anybody that want to rewatch this, I'm sorry to TikTok. Anybody that want to rewatch this, it's gonna be on YouTube. Let me write down my list of things that I'm going to be covering today. And 1 second for this song. Well, actually, while this song playing, I can write it down. Now, as much stuff that you done been in. Hey, sir. As much stuff as you've been in, as much trouble as you done caused, why are you coming over messing with me? You know you done caused a bunch of ruckus on here. You done sullied your name. You messed up your whole name for battling. You before you started battling and hanging out with them folks that you hanging out with now, the one with the tattoo on his face, people respected you. You following me? And now people are confused because they've been watching your pocket and they trying to figure out about your because this been on my mind because I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. They wondering who your caretaker is. They ain't seen no caretaker. Why don't you have a caretaker? What's really going on is what they really want to know. Some people even saying that you may be faking. I've heard it all. I'm just gonna be. They've been saying it. You're doing an amazing moonwalk. It looks good. Then there was anything for me, Brandon?
I'm not faking. I have a severe traumatic brain injury.
Okay.
I walk in love every day. I am funny at times, and people take it the wrong way. That's not my fault. I am funny. I like living. I love life. I live to the best of my ability, and I live in joy and happiness. I dance, I sing, and I party, and I make giant logs in the toilet bowl.
Oh, that's not funny. You know, I remember when I first ran across you. You know that I done grew so much that used to go, and I was tickled and. Don't be dizzy, and I laughed like a 5-year-old at things like that. But that's definitely inappropriate. Yeah, that's definitely something that you shouldn't be saying. It's not funny, and there's appropriate internet etiquette as well that you should have in discourse out here. I do have a Nintendo that you can use. Here you go. The people, because of attention, you caused a lot of harm in trying to be funny. No, it's not charged.
What do you mean?
Well, you was impersonating in person. I mean, like I said, your credibility has. You used to have the people on your side. Now the people are having opposing views due to how much attention that you want, and you didn't do it in a positive way. And I understand kids today and wanting the need to go viral and trying to. That's not what I do over here. But the viralness of trying to be viral and get the most attention.
I'm not trying to get attention.
Well, the Mama Tot thing.
Daddy, can you charge this?
The Opal thing. When you copy her profile. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was attention seeking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can agree with that, right? Now hanging out with the young man with the tattoo on his forehead is who you've been hanging out with. I pay attention to everything. You've been hanging out with the guy with the tattoo who
Jarrell.
Yeah, he did something inappropriate on camera to a woman.
I know.
Yeah, he showed his stuff
I know.
online to a woman, and you hanging out with him. You see that? You see this not positive attention stuff you've been doing?
Daddy, is there?
Yeah.
Daddy.
And I haven't.
Daddy, is there mic running this?
No, there isn't. It's on the one upstairs. Go get the one upstairs. It has it on there. When you and I haven't spoken on this at all. I've been keeping whatever I know about people to myself. But since you're here, you're hanging out with people that definitely did inappropriate stuff. Also around children, I believe that person that you battle with daily does that as well. And they have videos of him showing being inappropriate to women.
I'm aware.
Yeah, so why would you do that if it's nothing more than for attention?
I like to see the good in people, even if it's not there.
What good is there in hanging out with someone that continues to do the same thing over and over again? He does it over and over again. I know he will, but it's okay. I'm taking the moment that hopefully some direction or hopefully something wise come out of this, that maybe Brandon can take a different direction that could help him be a better sport to anybody else that has dealt with the TBI. Me myself, that I have a TBI, so I I really
Daddy,
would want anybody to do better who has a TBI.
Daddy, Dad, I got the TV.
I would want anybody to make sound decisions. I understand, but I don't use a TBI to not make to come on here and not be sound of mind and not, because you got people over there that's at least stayed around to support you. They know you're dealing with something. And they come, Queen, go on your live. Queen, go on your live
Hi, Queen.
and press the little match button so you can come up here and say something. Go live so you can come up here, because I think she's gonna have some positive words for you. This is not this a co-host thing, y'all. Just happened by chance, and if we have an opportunity to do something positive, we should do that. I can't baby Brandon, but I can at least ask questions. Brandon, what is going on with your caretaker?
I don't have one.
Daddy, I like my new house.
It was said that
Daddy,
you,
I like my new house.
okay, that you have been dealing with something that you should have one.
Hey,
Hello.
I was trying to get in a box, so I just wanted to first tell you, Pastor Petty, that I've had conversations with Brandon when the whole Mama Tot thing was going on, and many other creators on this platform has had conversations, decent, polite conversations with Brandon, and he does not want to listen.
Oh, 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 my.
Brandon, I think that you do this stuff for attention. I think that you are a rage bait clicker. You have your name currently as Ash Trevino, and you know that she's popular. So, of course, people are going to accept your co-host request when they see her name because they think they're going to battle her. I think you're a rage bait clicker, and I don't like it. And you haven't changed. You always say you want to do better and you want to be a positive influence, but then you turn around and act and behave in ways that is not what you're preaching.
So Brandon knows he's rage baiting.
He does. That's why his
I
name
didn't
right
even,
now is Ash Trevino.
I didn't even see the name. Dead serious. I didn't even see the name. I saw his profile picture. Wow. So why lie to us, Brandon?
Why can't you be yourself? Because you went for months trying to pose with Ophelia's name as your name so you could probably again bait people into co-hosting and battling you and also picking on her. But you're saying you're all about positivity and being a good person, and then you went for months terrorizing that woman, and now we're using Ash's. I mean, I'm not saying Ash Trevino is the greatest person either, but you should not be using her name. Why don't you be yourself?
I feel tricked. I feel lied to, Queen. I feel bamboozled. I have to word these words carefully. I
What do you think? What do you think she did? She's not completely innocent either.
she's
That
in her
woman
own
didn't do
lane.
anything to you, and I
She
follow
did.
Mama. No, she did not.
Yeah, she did. You
No,
don't
she
know.
didn't.
Yeah.
You have to understand, I've had conversations with Ophelia privately, and I've seen it. You were asking her to battle every single day when she befriended you. You took her offer as being a friendship as a
All
person.
right. I'll tell you guys in
Listen
the
to me.
comments what she
You
did.
took
You
her
ready?
offer as
She
being a
made a
supporter.
video publicly stating
She told
all
you to
my
leave her
trolls
alone.
go on his
No,
platform
no,
and cause him
No,
no,
she didn't.
aggravation.
No, she didn't.
no,
But
no,
you were
no.
constantly sending her, you were tagging her in every video you were posting on your page to get her attention. You were asking her to battle on a daily basis. She does not do that. And it got to be obsessive, and she tried to back off without upsetting you, and you took it there. You took it to a whole nother level of stalker, obsession, bullying.
True.
Hey,
Please, love
listen,
talk to
I
you.
could say
Hold up.
I wasn't mean at all.
Hey, did slots raise money for you? Didn't you do?
What?
Didn't slot 7.0 raise money for you, or do a battle with you? I think I remember. It was the guy with the
You think slots
overall with the
is
overall.
innocent?
Oh no, we know she's
No, no.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
you are in a money scandal right now when it comes to. Are you sure you want to do this? Now I don't do battles, but do you sure you want to keep staying on here and collecting money? I hope this gets through to you.
I don't.
The feds is watching everybody she's connected, whoever got on here and peddle money. If I remember that you did a battle with her, that means the feds are watching you as well. The
I'm white. Wait, hold on.
I'm just saying that at the end of the day, it's like
Okay.
we've had conversations with Brendan. I've been in his
I
box,
didn't say that.
and he doesn't
I don't
listen.
know what people are talking about.
He'll just turn this around and say that it was bullying and move on and continue to bully other people.
all right, we're gonna leave them be. I'm a listen. Listen. You have a wonderful day, Brandon. You have a great day. Okay, and I hope that you do get the services that you need, or you call 211 and someone could talk to you, or 988. Sometimes we all need a counselor, and I hope that you find that over TikTok. And I wish you a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, absolutely wonderful day. Amazing day.
Yeah, I think he has us muted anyway.
Oh, that's fine. Let's let me
Okay,
yeah,
we're
let's
done.
get out of here. It's fine. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. I disconnected. I disconnected. I'm gonna accept y'all. I'm gonna accept y'all. I disconnected. I just had to get up out of there.
I'm down here flipping out. I am jumping up and down. I am jumping up and down. Did you not hear him? Oh my Lord, have mercy on my soul.
I heard
Please,
that too.
Jennifer, calm down. Don't say it. First of all, he's going to go and he's going to say he got bullied over here. He's going to tell a whole story that he got bullied over here because that's his MO. That's what he does. That's how he makes his money. Second of all, he said, oh my Lord. He says, I'm YT. And he said it, and I tried to get up in the box. I guess I couldn't get in the
No,
box
you
because
can't.
it was on battle
No,
mode. I'm so
no.
mad. He
Yeah,
is a rage farmer. He is a rage baiter. That's how he makes his money. That's how he goes on Battle Talk and he makes his money, and then he finds new creators that doesn't know his story, and then he has them go around and police for him and take up for him, and then they end up making money for him.
And if I'm not
And
mistaken, I think he runs with them spread accounts.
which one?
The spread accounts that go around starting drama all the time in different lives.
oh yeah,
I'm
he's a,
pretty,
he's a
yeah.
drama, and then like because like Petty said when he first come in here, because I missed the first part, so I just came into the part where you were asking. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm really upset now.
I mean, like the reason why I just had to intervene is because I have some sort of acquaintanceship with Brandon because of
Hmm.
Ophelia. And I just wanted Petty to understand that although you have great advice, Petty, I went in there and a few other larger creators have gone into his box and tried to have that kind of inspiration talk. And he doesn't care. He doesn't want to hear it. He makes more money as a victim, and he will turn your words into an attack on him. And then he will cry and get his sympathy battles and or gifting out of it. And
Yes, and I was worried he was going to start with you, Queen, and you don't need that
oh, me and him have gone
expecting.
through it. We've gone through it. What's up, Eddie?
So he really makes the 20K K a month that they have been allegedly saying that he makes off of battles?
If not more. If not
Oh,
more.
okay.
That's all he does is get up and battle. And he'll sit with that guy that you said, the one with the tattoos, for hours. For hours. And just they'll battle. And it's the weirdest relationship they have because they hated each other and then the other guy uses him. I know he uses him for the battling. He doesn't care for him.
I was just gonna say that I actually he was like one of the first people I saw on TikTok. When I first came to TikTok, I had this.
Daddy, Dad, this is
You went out. What happened?
No, fine.
Oh,
Daddy.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Can you hear me? I
yeah. You hear
apologize.
me now?
So basically, what happened when I first came to TikTok, I thought I was going to be really heavy on my nonprofit side and kind of use this as one of the social media avenues. I very quickly realized that nonprofits and things of this nature had a very bad rep based on other people. He was one of the first people I ever interacted and I saw. And I jumped in his box and I gave him like all these great resources for the ARC. It's called the ARC. It's the largest nonprofit in the US for adults with special needs, TBI, you name it. They do everything from advocacy to medical appointments. They have adult daycare centers all around the country that are at a reduced, if not free cost through your insurance. They provide life skills. They can get you into educational things. And he just made every excuse in the book. And he was one of like the biggest reasons why I was like, you know what, I will offer my advice once and I am done. And either it will fall on deaf ears or you will become a better person. And he was actually one of the driving factors about why I say things to people once. And either you could take my information with a grain of salt and use it to get better, or you can dump it and then it's on you. Um, but yeah, that's
At
all I
the end of
wanted
the
to say.
day, at the end of the day, when it comes to him, I don't like the fact that he hides behind his traumatic brain injury. There are people who walk around on a daily basis with a severe traumatic brain injury that does not behave the way he behaves.
Facts.
Hundred,
Exactly.
100%. I agree.
That's the
I
hard
totally,
part
I'll
about it.
jump down
He's
because I'll beat a
smarter than
dead
he
horse on this one.
acts. That's all I wanted to say is about the spread thing. I'm jumping down too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
his injury is not an excuse for his poor behavior.
Yeah.
And he will get tipsy a lot. He will drink a lot with his condition, yes. And then he'll go live when he drinks, and that's a lot of times that he'll also do his things because before I found my way to this side of TikTok and to Messy Talk, I was on Battle Talk. That's why like I don't like show my face on this side of talk and stuff like that because I used to be a pretty big gifter before I realized that all of that is kind of a big grift. You know what I'm saying? And then I figured it out. And I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I fell for that." Anyway, but yeah, like that's his character that he plays on Battle Talk, and he plays up to his injury. And he'll latch on to new creators that come on the scene, and he'll be the victim. And he'll later tonight he'll say that, hey, I went on this platform and I attempted to get help and everybody over there bullied me, and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. And these new people, because new people come to TikTok every day, will be like, "Oh my God, Brandon, I can't believe that happened to you. You're so kind." Blase this and blase that. And then a new cycle of people will roll in 2 weeks and 3 weeks at the beginning of the month when it's a new pay period. It's just
Yeah.
a constant cycle of new people in and out, in and out.
Well, he's definitely a trigger for me just because of what I witnessed for the months that happened with. I get it. There's a lot of people in here that is not for Ophelia, and that's okay. However, this man would not leave her be. He took her offer to be a supporter and a friend, as she did to me, and took it literally as if she was supposed to be in his life on a daily basis when he called her no matter what. And I don't know if she ever gave out a personal phone number or not, but I know that I talked to Ophelia about what was going on. And she said literally he would be posting 10, 15 videos a day and tagging her in it, wanting her to reply to it, wanting her to comment on it, probably to get attention on the video.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean, it was kind of creepy. I remember that period, Queen. It was really creepy because
it
he
was.
did. He changed his name to her, and then I'll tell you the next person I remember him getting obsessed with because we were kind of covering her over here was remember Hype Queen, or what was her name? The washing machine lady who wanted the new washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Violet. Wasn't her name
Yeah,
Violet?
Violet. Mm-hmm.
Her. He got obsessed with her too like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just got out of hand, and she asked him politely a few times to like give her some space, and he just wouldn't. And so when she finally said enough was enough and removed herself by blocking him, he went haywire. He lost it. He started name changing himself. He was all he could talk about was her. Every other word was her name out of his mouth when I watched his lives. And it just got to be very, very unhealthy. And I have stitched his video and told him to leave her alone. I've talked to him in a box politely at least twice in his on his own platform and tried to get him to listen, and he won't. He makes more money playing the victim.
I guess I unfollowed him or
Yeah,
whatever.
so
But
if we
I
have any new comment cousins down here, y'all don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. He just don't. Please. Okay, I'm going to hop down now. But yeah, he said that comment. I heard him and I was trying to get in the box, but it was on battle mode or co-hosting mode. He's a rage baiter 100%.
guess I unfollowed him, but I tried to look him up on TickLeap and I can't find him. That would show how much money he's been making if you could look that up.
I don't know his new name. I mean, I've known
Right,
about.
he has his it's like Ash Trevino 22 or something. Ash Trevino 022 is the new name. Um
But how long has he had that?
the name?
Yeah,
I don't know. He changes it a lot when he
yeah.
needs attention. So
Astrovino 22.
22. Yeah.
It's not coming up. I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Astrovit.
Ash Trevino 26? Try 26. They're saying it's
oh yeah,
26.
yeah.
Okay.
$3 zero right there. Let me look at his other account. Zero. I mean, I'm not supposed to look at it. $7 on the other account. Is that his main page?
I don't know if it's his main, to be honest.
Well, I can't remember what the main is.
The room. Astrovino 26. Right.
Hello?
Catherine?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello. I just no, I just wanted to come up and clarify. I mean, my son has a severe TBI, so a lot of the things you guys are saying are not as uncommon as you may think. The the uncontrollable emotions, the rage, the obsession. It just I don't know if this guy's a TBI. I didn't catch the beginning conversation.
Yeah,
I
he
really didn't.
does. He does.
I just caught the end. But it is all a matter of where where the injury was. Because your brain, if it's on the left side, like my son's is on the left side, it affected his speech. It affects his self-awareness. He has no empathy. He has no filter. And that's because if it was on the right side, it would affect, he would be overly emotional, and he would have, it wouldn't affect his speech. It would affect I think it's his walking or whatever. If it was on the back, it would affect something else. So it's all a matter of what part of the brain his injury was on.
Yeah.
Because when my son was in rehab, there was a guy there who was so angry all the time. And he was a younger guy. He would literally just be cussing out the doctors and the nurses, and just for no reason. I mean, he would fly off the handle for absolutely no reason. And it was just and he became obsessed with my son, actually, trying to get my son to go out to the hallway because they're in wheelchairs. And he was just, it was very strange behavior, but it was very similar to what you're describing for Brandon, oddly enough.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've never seen this guy, and I've never watched him, but just from what you're describing, it sounds like he's more. I mean, he's got an issue, but I think it has a lot to do with sorry, with his brain injury as well.
Right.
Like I don't know what the story is behind that at all whatsoever.
They're saying that
Like
his
I don't know
main
how he got
account
it.
is Kent Fergie 0.
He averages about 100 since, if I go back to looking at November, about $100 to $200 a day.
Yeah, and you have to understand though now he's probably not making as much as he did when the whole Ophelia thing blew up. He definitely he had a lot of battling going on at that time when him and Ophelia fell apart for sympathy and stuff. So now that it's kind of died down,
You're right. Averages right now about 5 cents to $8,
yeah.
and didn't make anything from 9, 10, the ninth, or what's today? The 10th. Today's the 10th.
I would have been curious though when he was, but he battled a few months back quite full time was with Deb the pet lady as well.
What month? What month were we looking at?
I mean, I don't know. It's been probably longer than the three. What do they give you? 3 months on the tick leap to look at it.
I don't know. I'm going back. I mean, I'm looking. But
I think it goes back to like July or August maybe.
Wow, he averaged $1,000 one day.
Yeah, that's when he was probably complaining about Ophelia.
Oh, this is a lot of money. Hold up. In October, he was doing 10 bands.
He was battling with Fly Soldier too.
He's still Fly,
Yeah.
and then like I said, Deb the pet lady. He leeches onto for battling, and he does occasionally continue to bring Ophelia up here and there still. So
I'm in August. I mean, I would see. I mean, yeah, about $200 a 200. No, that's $100. This is 150 a day. This is a day. Okay, so he was averaging back into August about $200 a day, and then as of right now, things started to die down. So it's exactly what you said, looking for new people to.
it's okay. You'll be his
curious.
sympathy. You'll be his sympathy story for the next probably 24 to 48 hours. So
If not longer.
I'm just.
I know him.
Can I just ask how he got his brain injury? Does anybody know?
I'm not sure. I think it was a car accident.
I think it was a car wreck. Accident, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I noticed there was something with his eye. I just wasn't sure what that. If that was. I'd never asked. I just noticed it.
Right. Monster, you're asking who Brandon is. If you want to take a peek, he's live now on his rage bait name is Ash Trevino 26 right now, but he's the one that fell out with Ophelia, aka Mama Tot, months ago because she had blocked him after he was being obsessive over her, and he then started to troll her and use her name as a rage bait, clicking like he had hundreds, if not thousands, of people in his live because a lot of them were Mama Tot's supporters and they were trying to get him to change his name back. So he just does it for rage bait attention, good or bad. Doesn't care.
Monster, don't yell at him because he'll take it all crazy.
I know Brandon before Mama Tot. That's how far me and Brandon go back.
Yeah.
We go back.
I heard about that. I read about that somewhere.
Yeah, we go way back. We go way back. Way before he started all doing this.
Party tomorrow.
Okay, I just came. I'm ready to drop back down. I just wanted to let you guys know that it probably does have something to do with his brain injury. Not all of it, but
he knows right
probably
from wrong. He does have rage issues. He will rage quit his lives and cry in frustration. I can see that, but he does definitely know right from wrong.
Yeah, we'll see. With my son, his personality is not the person I raised for 20 years is no longer the person that came home from the hospital. I mean, he's a completely different person. He has no empathy. He's just very listless.
Yeah.
So it does change you dramatically. Like I had to literally get to know my son after he came home. And so, I mean, and one of the things he never had before was anger issues. He never had those before, and now it's just like just little things will trigger him, like closing the garage door. I mean, just little things trigger him to just fly off the handle. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure that's not all his, Brandon's only excuse, but I'm sure it's a big part of it.
Right.
I mean, it's not an excuse, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But anyway, I'm gonna drop back down. I don't know how to drop, so if somebody could drop me.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Hi, Judy.
I just wanted to come up. My stepson and my son were in a car accident, and my stepson has frontal lobe brain injury as well, since 2009, and he is very similar to Brandon. While we tried to have sympathy for him when it first happened, because he lost his right eye and all other things. He is very aggressive, and I take it to kind of hard to talk about, but he has a lot of medicine, I'll say, that I think impacts this as well. And I've tried to help him as his stepmother, because his mother did back away from him after the accident. Wants nothing to do with him. He's 39 years old. And as I'm trying to help him just make it in life and survive on his own, because he does live on his own, it just got worse as the years went by, to the point where he told me to unalive myself several times. He's pulled out um, a sharp kitchen object towards me. He's also told my son to unalive his own kids. So we actually no longer talk to him. So unfortunately, in his situation, we have had to step away. So they can be very dangerous, and my stepson is. And I just want to bring that forward to kind of give some context around Brandon, because I see my stepson and Brandon a lot, very
Yeah.
manipulative and things like that. But again, I do think that there's medicines that impacts him because he overtakes it. He gets into himself in trouble. He's gotten beat up before because of the medicines, and I'm trying to exaggerate that without saying it. So it's heartbreaking for us at times, but we have had to walk away. He's had a child case issue at one time. So you know we can't be in his life anymore, unfortunately, but we
Right.
have to warn people what he's like. He's estranged from all family, even his own father, which is my husband, who never wanted to do that, but he said he passed away in that car wreck. He's never been the same since. So a lot of people have come to me before and said, how dare you give up on him and all this. I never gave up on him, but at some point you do have to kind of walk away.
Yeah.
um,
Well,
when you're put in danger and he's telling you that over and over, and he actually comes towards you with something, you have to draw a limit. And holidays aren't easy for us because of that. And he'll try to contact us and do horrible things, and it's very hard to deal with. So I honestly think if I think Brandon shouldn't even be on this app. I'll be honest with you,
Well, that's what
because
this is where I was gonna go. Like, look, I totally respect your perspective because it is good perspective. However, let me go
yeah.
with Brandon. He has a full-on girlfriend, so he can't be that dangerous. He has a full-on relationship, a girlfriend who loves him. They go out all the time. I'm not saying that he does not have his spurts of anger. We've seen
Mhm.
it. We've seen it. But he also lives with his father. And what's concerning to me is that if his father aware of what is going on this app with his son's behaviors? Does he not care? I know you cared because you were there to monitor your child.
Right.
Even as an adult. I mean, I know Brandon's an adult, but at the end of the day, I feel like the traumatic brain injury, yes, it's there. Yes, I know it happened. Yes, we have to give some sort of grace in understanding that he's no longer the same person up in his head now, and he does struggle with a lot with dealing with that. However, what if you sit and you watch him, some of the things he does is very calculated, and he knows that
Hmm.
he benefits from it. He
Oh
knows
yeah.
it. And I'm like, where's your dad? Does he know that you're putting himself on the app like this and portraying and getting himself hurt, mind you, because I've seen Brandon cry over how some creators actually treat him, and they treat him like shit, like straight up shit.
Well,
you
like
know. It's
when my stepson was getting to the dangerous point, even to society, and a few times he claimed to himself, and we had wellness checks and all the things. Being he's been an adult, which has been the hardest part of this whole process with him since the car accident, he's been an adult. There's not a lot you can do, and there's not a lot that law enforcement can do. There was a time where he agreed with me to go into an adult. Oop, whoops. Sorry, that was my phone. But I had got him almost to the point where he was like, "Yes, I want to be around people like me. I need to interact with people. I'm alone all day," because he doesn't work. He has a certain type of income where he survives on his own. And then when he realized it was the final time to go, he left, and he just went crazy. So yes, as much as you want to say, yes, he has a girlfriend, he has a father, why are you on the app? You can't control him. It's very sad. There's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Like, even if I were to tell Brandon, like, where's your father? They don't have to abide by that. And they are very, very manipulative. Like, he's a replica of my stepson, honestly.
yeah.
I mean, it's sad, but then I think we all have a right to be mad and stay away from him. Like, it's dangerous.
Well, it's definitely frustrating for sure. And it's frustrating for me because I do actually care for Brandon. And I see some of these other
Yeah.
creators, like the whatever his name is, that weird one with the tattoos, is using Brandon for the
Yeah.
attention too. You know what I mean? But
Oh yeah.
even
Yeah.
when we've
Yeah.
approached Brandon with kindness and understanding and sugar, he just doesn't care. Because he knows that the attention dies down. I think he is very aware of how
Hmm.
to obtain attention on social media, you know.
Well, if you notice, he does that instant crying spell here and there, and that's a twin action that my stepson will take at times. I mean, I literally see the same thing. I'm actually friends with Fly on this app, and I've spoken with him to please back down. Um, and he has a few times. And I know
Do you know
people are
that
like,
Fly is not a good man himself?
"Oh yes, I know very much." I really can't explain how I even know him. Unfortunately, it does have a little bit to do with my stepson. So he does know, and I can't watch him anymore because of it.
Right.
I asked him just to respect Brandon, even though Brandon could pretty much control what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So it's a very horrible situation. And, like I said, it's hard for the heart because I helped raise him. And then again, like my husband said, he hasn't been the same since that car accident. He's been gone since then. And it's a very horrible thing. I personally think with that and the medicines he's on and the abuse of those medicines is also a huge factor. Um, and I'll just leave it at that. But I just wanted to give some personal perspective on that.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
wanted to point out that every single TBI is different. I have a TBI, and it only affects like my movements sometimes. I
Right.
dealt with Brandon a lot back in roughly April when North Korea entered his territory and it became a whole clusterfuck. And I can tell you that his inability to control his emotions is more than likely a product of his TBI. However, he plots and plans and he is very calculated, and that is a response to the fact that he's a very intelligent person. So he's walking this fine line between people feeling sorry for him and advocating for him all across this app, but also being
Right.
super intelligent on the other side of it. Like when he was like baiting Violet with the washer and dryer and stuff, I would be on his side of the battles in the chat. And you would watch him like look at the comments and he would nod, and then like a minute later he would ask the question the chat was telling him to ask. Or he'd wait like 10, 15, 20 minutes and then ask the question. He has issues due to his TBI. However, we are excusing a lot of bad behavior that is just learned behavior
Thank you.
because of what he's
Yes.
gotten out of this app. And his
Yes.
father does not try to control him because when he got into those big battles with Mama Tot, he paid off the family home.
Wow.
So why would his dad try to reel him in when he paid off the family house?
Right.
How, what? His
He
dad?
made a lot of money battling
He
Mama
made like
Tot.
60 grand in a 2-month period when Mama Tot was battling with him and helping him out.
Oh, that's wild. That's
So like what the whole thing we're experiencing over the last year is all of the attention has gone away from him. So he started lashing out at Mama Tot when the money started to drop. And then when that didn't work anymore, then he went to Deb or Adrielle or whoever. He's not like, that's what I'm saying. He is calculated. He is scheming. So while
Right.
he may lash out in his lives, he
right.
knows what he's doing ultimately.
Yes, that's what I'm. Yes, thank you, Mayor. That's what I was trying to say. Is like I do understand the TBI, which is amplifying some of the behaviors. However, he's not dumb. Like that man is not dumb at all.
3 languages.
Right.
But can
Oh
I
my
just
God,
add
lives
that
in a box.
I know you mentioned something about the father and his father's coming out ahead and financially with all this, but you can't control them. They're adults. I don't know what you would want the father to have done.
But people are saying
Like
he needs a caretaker. And so realistically, his father, who he lives in a home with, would be his caretaker. But his father is not stepping in because he has only financially benefited his father.
which is the same situation with my stepson who actually does live on his own, but I wouldn't be able to control him.
But again, all TBIs are different. Every TBI is not one person who has a TBI is the exact same as the other. So like you
Well,
can't like we can't base that
I'm
on
more
anything.
saying that the parent can't control the adult. You know what I mean? Like, I think, yes, I agree with you. The father is benefiting from it, but I don't think there would be much he could do if he was wanted to try to stop him. Because I know if my stepson was on this app, he would definitely do the opposite and not not want to listen to anything I
Right.
said.
And the other issue is that
Can't,
people infantilize him because he has the TBI.
I never get up, but can I say something real quick?
Please.
Hi Mayor, hi Queen, hi everybody. So one time I was listening into a live and this was when him and North Korea were at it. But he was screaming, crying and everything and his father walked in and told him to stop screaming. And his father clearly stated, "Are you making money?" And he said, "Yes." And he said, "Okay." And he walked out.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
was like, "Oh my
So
gosh."
his
And
emotional distress was worth the money that he was making at the time.
yes, and I'm a disabled social worker, so that really got under my skin.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying. But I don't know, Petty. I see you. You got wifey over there. At the end of the day, if you're new to Brandon, please tread lightly with his stories or his perspective on things. I don't appreciate Brandon rage baiting with names of bigger influencers. That's how he probably gets a lot of people to accept his host request if they're not paying attention to the profile picture like Petty was. A lot of people are going to accept Ash Trevino. A lot of people are going to accept Ophelia if they see it. So, just be careful with him. I know we have big hearts and we probably want to go over there and give him a good, positive. I know, look at his hair. Uh, positive, feedback. But I'm just warning you, he won't listen. He'll drop you. He's done it to me a couple of times, and then he'll just use it against you later. So just be careful. Be mindful. Hi, she's my favorite. She's my favorite first. Okay, I'm getting down.
CJ. No, I
Hey,
have news for
hey,
you.
Mama Petty.
She,
Okay,
she
I got a
answered.
question.
Yes.
Oh, Queen, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna help you out, CJ. Your name now, sir, is Pasture Pretty.
Yes, sir.
To somebody that they thought was me on a burner account. So you're Pasture Pretty, okay?
I was hoping you didn't get down. I got a call.
Oh my. Oh my
So,
corporate.
ladies and gentlemen, meet Pasture Pretty.
Pasture Pretty, okay?
Yep,
Okay. And then again, there is a queen Q, a K queen,
a
K
queen.
queen.
A
Funny
queen.
K Queen Camilla is a real person on here, and she actually follows me. I found out last night. So my bad, girl. If I gave your burner account away on my live, I thought it was a misspelling, and it was me that they thought you were posing as me and just misspelled my name. Our names are so similar outside of one letter. So my bad, girl. My bad.
But anyway, that doesn't make up for the excuse of the person that sent out the email to somebody or the message to somebody else claiming that it was you in Pastor Pretty's live.
That
And
was her. That was her burner account.
no,
So she's in here. She watches Pasture Pretty. That was her that misspelled it.
oh, for the love of peaches. I still thought it was
Oh, my
somebody mocking me.
core. Oh, my core hurts.
So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, K Queen Camilla. I didn't mean to blast your burner account if that was not supposed to be out there. My bad.
Oh, man.
The snitch knows somebody. Welcome to the snitching.
Hey, I thought it was no, literally, they thought that it was someone trying to pose as me because they asked me, do I message people on my burner accounts? And I was like, no. And then I saw the message and it said, I'm Queen, but it had a Q in there. So it was KQWEEN. So we thought it was a misspelling. And she says, I go where Pasture Pretty is, where Pretty is, and Cass, which I thought maybe they were referencing Cassias, maybe. And then Mexican Homie. I go over there too. So I thought it was a burner account trying to pretend to be me. My
I mean,
bad.
it was an honest mistake, but it was funny.
That
It was so
autocorrect
funny.
is crazy.
And I'm like, I would never. I was like, I have one burner and I would never follow you guys, nor would I message you guys off of it. So I was, my bad, girl. Sorry, Camilla. My bad.
Okay, I got some business news for you today.
Okay.
Y'all, if you're on Lemonade, already been a data breach on there. Go to classaction.com, I think is what it's called. It's class action lawsuits. Google classactions.com. It'll pull up lists and lists of active lawsuits. There'll be things like data breaches. There was a thing here a while back with the chicken being weighed different from Walmart because of the water weight. You fill out a little information, and then you will either give them your Cash App or something like that, and they will pay you that way. Or you can request a Visa gift card or something like that. But go check out that class action lawsuit thing. All of you that are on Lemonade, you're all qualified for that. I don't remember how much money you'll get paid. It's not a lot, but heck, it's something, and it's just a little bit of information you got to put in.
That,
Plus,
that
go
part.
look at the rest of them. There's plenty on there that you don't even know about that you can make some money from. The one from Facebook here a while back, I made $68 off of it just by filling it out. So go look at that. Thanks, bye.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Uh, Once again, happy birthday to your upcoming birthday, Fry and Miss Tammy. Uh, been riding since the wheels fall off. Brandon, going back to Brandon before I cover some of these other stories. Brandon, I knew Brandon in the very beginning when he was saying the inappropriate stuff about his toilet and all that other stuff. It was in my beginning, and yeah, yeah. Yeah, and anybody that's been here knows we've seen Brandon. So, yeah. All right. News. News. All right. I got a couple of recordings. We're going down a spicy. We're going down. We're going to some recordings on Spicy Sassy. Some voice recordings.
Yeah, I know he wasn't talking about me. I don't think Pastor Petty would ever talk about me because I don't give a reason. I just
Hold up. I'm gonna get these out the way. I'm gonna get these out the way so I can deliver the news. I'm gonna get it out the way.
Hey, real quick, sorry, I wanted to join after everybody left. Did anybody watch the episode? Put a 1 in the chat if anybody watched the episode from last night.
Just a 1. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm leaving. I'm just curious.
Okay. They still, yeah, they got it on their menu. Okay. This is Southern Spicy. You'll forget. You'll not
I
forget.
know he wasn't talking about me. I don't think Pastor Petty would ever talk about me because I don't give a reason. I just wanted,
Spicy, spicy,
people on the
sassy, spicy
outside
Southern.
looking in, and some of the people in the chat, I wanted to make sure it was clear. And he actually
Hold up, it's three of them.
said it out of his mouth on the live, so people can't come back saying Pastor Petty said this about you. Well, I know he didn't. That's the only reason I said that.
You're
I got in a
Lazarus.
box. I didn't care about anything else. I just wanted to clarify it so no one can.
What she was clarifying?
So no one can fucking get it twisted. Sorry, I'm sending this in like 3 messages. I should have done it in just one, but my finger keeps slipping off the record button. But I can't wait for us to go live tonight.
Y'all do too much. Yeah, y'all do too much. I don't have a date. I don't have a date. Okay, I don't have a date. Let me get to this news. The fires in California, I already do want to pray for them, but there is a natural disasters going on across this continent, including freezing cold temperatures and hurricanes that have happened that have left people homeless and living in tents on the East Coast. The Appalachian Mountains were affected, and they're still digging. Their unalive relatives are still being found, while FEMA only provided $700 to the people on the East Coast that went through these natural disasters. And there are people who are suffering right now on both plains of this continent. And FEMA, for some reason, is out of money. So, and also California's water is owned by 2 billionaires, 60% of it. So, I hope that the people get some type of relief. Yes, I did. But I'm talking about the people that are in the snow, that are homeless here on the East Coast from the disaster that happened with the stuff coming off the mountains in Appalachia as well. What happened to my clips? I had clips from Bernie. Did they not back up? Hold up, you can come up here.
Hi, I just had a question. I don't know if anybody else can answer this, but in my state, I'm over in the Midwest, and we were one of the states that got almost 14 inches of snow. We went to the store to look for snow boots and gloves and found out our store didn't order any snow boots for the whole entire season, nor did they order any gloves. So, like, nobody here could get snow boots or gloves. Is anybody else around in my area having that issue too? Because we're getting snow again today, and I just wanted to be prepared just in case anything happened. And we went to go get snow boots and gloves, and we had absolutely none at our store. They didn't order anything for the whole season. Well, I know I can go online and buy them, but I was wanting to go, and I was trying to get them like ASAP.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
I was just curious if anybody else was having any issues. Because, like, mail here, we're having delay on mail too because of, like, packages and everything due to the snow. So even if I ordered anything from Amazon, it's not going to say it's going to get here. So that's why I was just curious if anybody was also having issues getting the supply and demand that they needed to make sure that they were good for this winter. Because, I mean, the whole entire store didn't have it. So, alrighty. Katie, our meal's almost a week late right now because that's what they estimated with the snow. So, alrighty. Walmart's the one that's by us. It's the only store that we have here that actually has clothes. The other stores are 30 to 45 minutes out. So, I was just wondering. All right. Yes, it's Jungle Book in the background, Queen. All right, I'm dropping down. Bye.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Petty, congregation. I just came up here because I was strolling the streets last night and I don't know why you're laughing. I saw an interesting post talking about it's all Petty's fault. People can't, that now scammers are taking their lives away so that way. Listen, if you're mad that you don't have content now, just say that. The point of it is that they were profiting off of you guys going live and you guys weren't getting any of the money. So why are you not calling out the real scam? That's my question. Why are you mad at Petty?
Okay, I'll go ahead and jump to that topic. I'll go ahead and jump there. Well, before I jump there, I have to share this resource. For Californians. For the Californians. All right. Jumping to our next topic of the day. It's called doing your job and staying in your lane. The people that really do awareness, who started in the beginning, they like to go into the lives and record or go watch the person who is begging or scamming, and they don't need rewatch or tools like that. They actually go in there and do their job. They don't try to piggyback off of anyone else, or they don't try to make life easy when they're covering it and trying to make people aware and trying to save them. Rewatch was stealing. End of the day, it's rewatching. I'm talking about you. Stealing people's content, stealing their videos without their consent. That's P.AME.C, copyright, and then making people pay $44 a month. $8.99 a week and not paying anybody. I don't care if you was watching a beggar, a scammer, a con artist on there. That is a con.
That is
And then people forgetting about their subscriptions. You ought to be ashamed of yourself if you're in the awareness community and you use that to get info on people and you didn't do the damn work. Go do the work. That's what it takes when you're in awareness. It takes work. You got to watch people actually. You got to call them out. Really. And stop focusing on me. Go do your damn job and stay in your lane. This the news station. At least I'm in mine reporting on it. You go do yours. You want to call people out? Then go call people out. Go do you. I don't do that no more unless it's absolutely necessary. Hell, I'm talking about you without even saying your name. And you know who I'm talking about. Everybody know who I'm talking about. And I ain't even got to say your name.
Daddy,
each and every one of you.
Someone's behind you, Daddy.
That's fine. This is the poster. Each and every one of you benefiting from off other people. But you mad that you can't benefit no more and post it to your YouTube that you done downloaded and pay $44 a month for somebody else's content. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And for any beggar or scammer out there listening to me, yeah, I'm sorry, awareness. You got to do a better job. Because I done told y'all. I told you in the beginning what to do. So now you're going to listen to me. I told you to start covering people's faces when you post them. Hey guys. Hey guys. You got a recording of yourself somewhere and they showing your whole damn face. You better go onto that app, go to the report button and go to copyright issue. You awareness folks, you better start covering folks' faces. You want to do awareness, cover their face. People should know them by their voice. Cover their face. Messing with me. Out here taking these folk content. Taking their content. That is copyright violation. So if you are a beggar, a scammer, I'm just a news station letting you know something. You can always put a copyright. It's your whole damn face on somebody's page and you ain't put it up.
I should have come up with this.
Get the cup then.
I need it.
Okay. Yeah. So if your face out there and you don't want it out there, use the laws that's there for you. DMC laws. Don't mess with me. Over here saying my name like you mean you good. Yo, you smoke 1,000 pack of cigarettes a day. You around here don't even know that your green screen was up and everybody saw you bend over. Got that video. You around here going to casinos, spending all your money. I ain't even got to say your name. Hit dog or holler. A lot of people go to casinos and spend their money. But hey, you out here running scams in the casino. I bet the casino you go to would love to know about you changing wigs and running a scam inside the casino. But they'll love that, how you frauding them inside their own casino. Switching, learning hands and learning deals to trick them and con. You ain't playing the game the right way. You'll rather steal. So while you were reporting no beggars, your ass out there stealing too. Okay, I'll stop. TikTok was in court today. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with the TikTok litigation. Don't really mind me. Don't really mind me. But they was in court today. And yeah, they was making fine arguments today in court, as well as the president getting away with getting found not guilty and having those counts dismissed. 34 counts. All gone. Bernie, let's go there. Yeah, hold on, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I done heard too many times. Do he get checked? Do you, in real time, you just saw, yeah, I get checked. In real time, everybody always talking, so do Pastor Petty, does his wife know, does she check him? Does she, all this? Yeah. I wouldn't let, yeah. Yeah, there you go. I get checked.
Time. You
Real
know
time.
what?
And I showed the
What?
receipt where the only thing that was said is that we'll talk after Christmas. Well, that's pretty fucking
Correct.
big, Petty. And whoever said I wanted to come in a box. And then they're like, well,
Right.
he doesn't read paragraphs. Well, it's not my fault you can't read, bro. Like, flat out. Like, there was never a, hey, you can come in my box on this date, this time, you know, and let it all out. No, and that right. And if you are awareness, you should turn your gifts off. I've never been awareness.
Right.
I've never been a well, you guys know.
News.
Yeah,
Who said we're news? You know, if you're news, you're spreading news. You're spreading hatred is what you're doing. You're spreading the housewives of housewives against each other is what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're spreading people against each other is what you're doing. That's what you're doing, buddy.
Okay, now I'm Andy Cohen. I'm Andy Cohen. I got several housewife shows, New Jersey. What we got? New Jersey, New York, Miami, Georgia, Atlanta, Orange County, Potomac.
Mama.
Andy Cohen.
Yes.
Beverly Hills, Salt Lake.
Daddy, look.
Yeah, baby.
It's you.
I see. You got a I see.
Bye, everyone.
Oh yeah, Dubai.
Oh, y'all share something in common.
Everyone.
It's also Dubai. Dubai, something on Netflix.
I don't know none of these shows.
Bye, everyone.
Phoenix. I I ain't Andy Cohen. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hold on. Hold on. I see Bernie trying to make her comeback after saying some very hateful things, along with OG after making.
No.
I got a part of this clip. Hold on. There's a part. There's a part. This money thing. Hold on. I think it's this part.
That's a very good question, and I've wondered that myself. But you know, I don't give a fuck enough about half y'all. Like, I don't care. If you bring negativity to my life, I don't care. You're going live, you're talking, you're it's wild behavior. Like,
We
wild
can't
behavior.
allow it. We can't allow it because, in fact, we can't have it. You know, because that's insane. You know, that's insane if we allow that to happen. We're not going to allow that to dictate us. Taylor, thank you, sweetheart.
Right,
I
right, Tasha,
appreciate
but
you.
here's the thing. Petty tried calling me out because in August, I did a campaign. But what he failed to realize is I put $5,100 and some odd dollars back into this app. I put it back
Girl.
into people.
First off, your ass, you're going to get in trouble out here. You ain't no 501c3. But let me ask all the regular human beings in here. If you had $5,000 come in from TikTok.
Can you lower your voice?
Sorry. If you have $5,000 come in from TikTok, are you giving it back? Are you giving it back? Are you giving $5,000 back? Chill. Chill. Chill out. Chill out. You chill. Yeah, you're going to pay off your student loan. God, if y'all saying it in these comments, I can just hear the next clip. I could just hear it. I could just... Oh. So listen here. You two Creons. One ain't even going to be at the island. The other one said, oh, I want to come speak. I want to come speak, but didn't show up. But you speaking all over the place, though, and asking folks for money, though. Asking folks for money to help as if you a 501c3. You better be careful because you don't have one. Out here doing these fake donations, the fake gift to folks, you need to stop. We don't watch several people go down. We don't watch several people get arrested for this financial gain. You're going to be next. Now, you need to take your little $5,000, whatever you got, and walk away. Walk away. Leave my name out of it. Leave this news station out of it. You need to walk away. And Bernadette, you need to go educate yourself. You need to go read a lot of books. This internet is not your doctor. Nobody can make you better but yourself. You need a lot of books and not a lot of prayer. Leave us alone. A lot of prayer. On a lighter note.
That is not working.
Are you really about to get upset about do you know how much that costs?
Yeah.
That costs $1.
It's not working.
And it just needs batteries.
Look.
I know, it needs batteries. You done spit into it. It got all your slob in it. You done yelled in that mic. You want what? I'll get you a new one. Okay, handshake. Okay. Now you find yourself in there and I will get you a new mic. I'll take you to get a new one. Okay? Let me end this on a light note. I'll take you to get one. Shit. God. Don't call me out. I probably did take the battery. Don't you dare. Don't you dare come in here calling me out. Don't you come here calling me out. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I've been called out enough. Don't you dare. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Going on a final note.
Oh, what's your disguise fish?
Okay. Okay. I showed it. Okay. Everybody saw. Everybody saw. Okay. We're about to get up out of here. I hope y'all got. I hope y'all got stuff done today. It's been one heck of a news rodeo today. There's been enough. I hope you had a good time today. Did you have a good time? Yes. You cannot keep me. You're welcome.
Daddy.
Yeah.
This has Minecraft too. This has Minecraft too.
It does. I know. It's been one. We had a good time. Unexpectedly, as always, it is unexpected. Some of the things that happen here, I did not ask for, Brandon. None of that stuff. So let me just go through my. What do I want? It's got it. The weekend is coming, and I don't want you to do anything negative this week. You are supposed to enjoy your family. Enjoy it. Hold on. Before I get to my last little bit, you said, let me get a box.
Real quick, sir, just needed to give the lineup. It seems as though there's going to be an OG Bernie listening to a bougie call at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard tonight. Also, there will be a Mittens listening party at 5 p.m.
I will do mittens. I'm not highlighting.
I was just giving you the rundown. At some point in time, Miz is supposed to go live, but I think she's just been bombarded. But that is the lineup for this evening.
Yeah, I heard that. I like it. I highlight. I'll highlight Miz. But I ain't highlight no other one.
Fuck all that shit. You see it?
Kendra.
Oh no! Hell no!
Listen, baby. You can come stay with me. I love you.
Oh, you wait a minute.
Listen, Kendra's gonna be the reason I leave the app.
You was ignoring me in comments last night too, ho. You think you got me bent?
Who, me? I was sleeping.
Hold on, Megan. I know you are not calling me out for being 2 minutes late to my live.
Yes, we are. You was tardy. You better be glad I didn't Google a tardy slip.
Listen, I had so many messages like, we're ready, we're waiting.
Look at this shit. It looks like a winter wonderland out here. It's crazy. No, I ain't coming to your house, Katie. Fuck off.
Oh, and Patty, listen
snow,
here.
Miss Patty, y'all
Listen
got
here.
snow? Y'all
Your
got
new
snow,
nickname
bitch?
is now for me because listen, you think we come here to watch you, but we don't. We come here. You're like Sideshow Bob, okay? We only come here to listen to Baby Petty laugh and to look at your beautiful wife's hands. You're just Sideshow Bob, okay?
Yeah.
Somebody come get this shit.
I just wanted to say, Pastor Pretty, you did a good job today with the boxes. You only had one strike, which was Brandon. But the only reason why you did so well today is because this live is quite short compared to what we usually go through.
You're right. You're
That's
right.
because your wife is keeping control. Like, this was a decent time.
I can just hear it now, man. I can just hear it. Oh, I can hear it. I can just hear it, man.
Mrs. Petty, we like when you're around. You keep him in check.
For real.
I see you.
Yeah, he ain't out here acting a fool or whatever as much.
Oh, I can hear. Oh, I can hear it.
But you did good. You only had one strike, but it was still a good topic of conversation.
I hear all the interwebs right now. I just hear it.
Wicked.
Somebody come get
I
the
sent a search
snow.
party. I sent a search party at 8:01.
Oh yeah, she did. She messaged me, and then I went right to you, Nikki.
know.
Like, excuse you.
Okay.
Okay.
Because she was tardy.
To the party, right, Kendra?
So just I will send them to you, Queen and Petty. So we wake up this morning with messages on Reddit from those accounts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop it.
It's a little bit suspicious in my book.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And then we
They're
got some
so
messages
greedy.
where we got screenshots of where that Bougie was showing on her live where she was messaging Bougie from, I said Boozy, didn't I? Damn
You
it.
said it right.
Anyways, she was messaging her, watching her live from the outside, but wouldn't come get in a box.
Pussy.
I just don't understand why we can't just take accountability and come talk about it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Queen,
Oh,
you know
I'm
that's
good.
a big
I'm
word.
good. I'm good. Not over here.
Come get this damn snow, Petty, for real. I'm about to
Hell no,
sue.
it started snowing here today, and it's already, we can't.
It's just been snowing here for a week.
Yeah, snow. We got snow. It hurts me.
Y'all need some more.
No.
Smashly, I will send them to you.
And that's from
Send them to me.
From Good Eats, right?
I will. Yeah, from Good Eats.
Let me do something. This is rare. This is rare. Good Eats. I don't have a problem with you. Don't want to.
I don't have a problem with her either, but how did I become a topic?
I don't know. I was just wondering. I know you're watching, and I think you are a okay person. Do you? Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Do you want to talk to us and maybe take a box so we can understand your perspective? I put it out there. You can take time to think about it. You heard it here.
Daddy.
So
Daddy.
take your
I
time.
would really like to hear her perspective because,
I mean,
like I said, at the end of the day, I thought her and I were cool, and like we talked about like life and her dogs, and she suggested things on helping me how to make side money, and like I'm just so lost. I would love to know why.
I think it's what a lot of us our issue is. It's like we just want to know why she did what she did. I mean, what was the whole point of? I mean, you're sitting there basically playing in our faces. You know, we just want to know why you doxed Dora, why you doxed Rim, why you doxed me, why you did what you did. We don't understand why. What was the whole point of that?
Let me put the cherry on top. Good Eats, I will let you have 10 minutes of unchecked time in the box where nobody comes up.
I think that's fair.
Take time to think about it. I know you're watching. I ain't no dummy. I know you watching on this one. I know you watching.
And what got me is she had to unblock my account just to watch from the window because she had me blocked. So I mean, there's just a lot of questions.
There's a lot of people who actually did care about you and like had no problem with you, and I think that it would be beneficial to at least get your thing. If you genuinely just didn't like us and it was just a way in for you to access our lives and take it and turn it around and talk shit, then I'll accept that. But I want to hear it from you. Like, I don't like you, Queen, but I wanted to post about you and talk shit, so I got close to you. Okay, I'll let it go at that point. But I'm very, very much lost as to the behavior on that. But anyways,
You want to know? You want to know?
What?
You want to? You want to? At least from my perspective. Or from
Yes, yes.
Some people, some people are at home and they clean their house. Some people are at home and have a sense of spirituality, whatever if it's crystals, sage, the Quran, the Bible, the temple. And some people are at home and they're not happy with themselves. And I know a little bit about her, and it was in. I personally don't think it was in any harm, but who's the person who just like Sassy Southern did something for attention? It's not attention, but to corral and start things, and then when people start fighting, they get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, I mean,
it's personal.
it just sucks. It was, because it's personal because we were all good friends. You know what I mean? Like we cared about her, and I think that's what the issue is. It's just it bothers us. You know what I mean? A lot of people were hurt. A lot of people were really hurt by her.
Nikki, can you do me a big solid and try to get it from Dora, the post that was on Reddit about me? Because I still
Yeah,
haven't gotten to see
I
that.
think I seen Dora come in. But yeah, I will. I'll see if we can get it.
Okay.
Because they were deleting over there. They were dirty deleting stuff as we was doing the live last night. She literally changed her account name mid live on TikTok, and then she was dirty deleting quick. I mean, while we were speaking.
I'm just basing it off the supposedly allegedly, since I haven't seen it, but Dora said she's very adamant that she has some sort of screenshot of my post about me, which I'd like to see.
I don't know who started FentVent. FentVent, when I joined it, had no mods, no nothing. There was nobody. The owner had, I think their email got this whatever, like they couldn't access that email no more. So they couldn't even get back into it or something like that. I'm not 100%. Yeah, Kristen. All right, I'm gonna hop down, but yeah, I'll send them over to you all. Those screenshots I got, and let you look at them.
I mean, listen. Look. She's not a bad person. Just the drama the internal drama that she starts is.
Well, wait a minute, but Nikki, some of the screenshots that you showed off of that Reddit, they were like saying some pretty disgusting things about what people look like.
Pretty disgusting things,
like nasty body shaming and like saying like absolute gross things. That's what's crazy because she never came off like that to me.
Oh yeah, I found out to believe me, same way, same thing. It comes off very, very, very well spoken. Very business-like. So yeah, definitely was caught off guard. Yes, baby. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, Nikki, if you can get that for me, I'd love to have it.
I will. I'll talk to Dora and see if we can get it.
Okay.
All right. I will see y'all in a little bit. I'll get them sent over.
Gizmo, no. No, you don't need to lose a tooth.
A new tooth.
No, it's not time yet. You have to the age of 5. You have it. All right.
I didn't sleep good, Daddy.
Yes.
I didn't wake up and go to sleep and wake up and go to sleep.
That's normal. All right. You all have an amazing weekend. Before I play my song, let me hold on. Mafia Queen.
There's something under my bed. There's something under my bed, Daddy.
What you talk? What Mafia Queen? OG says she paying your bills. I mean, is she saying that though? Do you got a recording? I mean, if you gonna say something, do you got a receipt to go with that? I mean, she did? Anybody? I'm just saying, like, I understand it's a troll account, but like, can we back up stuff? You know what I mean? Like, when we not backing up stuff, like.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Petty. That's been a thing people have been saying for a long time, that she's been getting money on the back end, but nobody has shown receipts on it. So unless they show receipts, I wouldn't listen, to be honest. That's it. That's all.
That's wild. Why they can't come in here on their main though? Why can't? Like, I ain't trying to block them or nothing, but it's just weird though. Like, I ain't trying to mute you. It's just weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little like you got me like thinking, like my brain like, well, why are we doing it on the backup though? Like, I know it's the troll, but like,
Why can't you come in on your main account? If you want to pop off something like that and you want to hold somebody accountable, drop your balls and come up here on your main account.
I mean, I don't know why. I'm to be honest, I don't know why. I don't, because when I go
And
on,
OG says a lot of crap.
you think that was kicked off? Then it might. You're right. That was, you know, it probably kicked off. Can't come on the main.
I can't stand it.
Go. Sorry, Mel. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want, because I'm sure she's watching, Bernadette, I did not say that you asked me for money on the back end. I said OG asked me for money on the back end. So please keep my name out of your mouth. Thank you, Miss Bernadette, because I don't speak about you. So please don't speak about me. That's all. Everybody have a great day.
Mafia Queen, I just want to make this clear. It did not say that she paid Nikki's bill. The post says, I did give Queen Witch $400 this summer. So if you're gonna start shit, at least come with the word for word. And yes, I will go screenshot it and send it out. But it says I gave Queen $400 this summer. Jiminy Christmas.
I'm going to piggyback on what Malibu said. Bernie took a section of a conversation that I had and she twisted it into Bernie asked Malibu for money. No, Malibu said in the chat that someone asked for money. I said, who? Bernie? And in the chat, she said, no, it was such and such. So Bernadette, listen to the whole conversation if you're going to run with something. I'll be playing it tonight at 5. 5. Love you. Bye.
For this to be one of my shorter lives, it's been an interesting one. It's interesting. Very, like I said, comment section is a different world. Mittens, Mandy, Red Sunshine, Sweet Serenity, Sarah, Blue Eyes, Smashley, Furl, My Precious, Pretzel, Queen of All Trades, Megan, Kate, Refka, Broken Creon, Christian, Christina, Giggles, Jess, Road Trip, little Bill. They can't have my juice. Okay, you go drink my juice now. Go ahead. Go drink it. Black Shadow, Sneaky Pickle, Days. God damn. I'm getting old. My eyes. Mandy, Lullabelle, Lisa, Stay Classy, Too Tall, Christina, Pepper, Gigi, Andrea Switzerland, Nessie, Donna Lee, Jessa, Watermelon, Lena. God damn. Hey, look. Y'all have an amazing weekend. Crystal, Mare, Britt, Too Tall, Jennifer, Simply. Okay, y'all have a wonderful weekend. And for the birthday ladies out there and women, y'all make sure y'all whip it this weekend. Music YouTube. Go find the Pastor Petty hits, and that music is located there.
Daddy,
With that, do not
Dad,
get. If you do not,
there's two of these.
that's two blue. What's his name?
Chili and that chili.
Chili from Bluey.
The
Okay.
two chilies.
Okay. Two chilies. Do not get dropped into anyone's life. That's what Bluey would tell you. So go ahead and leave. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye bye.
And have an amazing time.
I'm the real bully.
Huh?
I'm the real chili.
You're the real Chili. Okay. Then Chili, say bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bring Chili over. There. Say. There, Chili, say bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
Holla at y'all.
Hey. I'm gonna all the chili say I'm gonna 5.
No. Bye.